How did you think the tight ends performed in that first game? Because it seems like you guys had a much bigger role than you have in the past, and you seemed to make good on that. What did you think?
Yeah, I think in the room we did really well, blocking and getting to our guys when we needed to, and then making plays when the ball was thrown to our way. So I think we all did really good.
Herb said that he thought that might have been the best game he's seen you play. What was it? Why do you think he said that?
I think I was just more involved in the pass game, made some plays, was able to break a couple tackles. Like I said, make a couple plays, and I haven't been able to do that in the past couple years, so that's probably why.
When the tight ends are getting more involved in this offense, and you had mentioned that before the season even started, what does that do for this team if you guys are really able to kind of achieve the potential that you think Zach wants you guys to have?
Yeah, I think it just opens up the entire field. I know we got to create matchups and get 14 one-on-one on the outside or 22 one-on-one on the outside, take both safeties. So it just opens up the field, makes it easier for Jaden to read the safeties and read the defenses ultimately. So we all got to roll, whether the ball's coming to us or not. We're supposed to get to a place and just get people open. So I think it'll help our offense open up.
How do you think that contributed to the run game success against Southern Utah?
As far as the pass game?
Yeah,
or?
no, as far as the running game went, with your blocking and all that.
Yeah. I think we did a pretty good job blocking and getting to our next level. There's some things we got to clean up, just as far as like climbing to the next guy or just the calls with the tackles and stuff like that. But I think we did pretty good in the run game. There's some things we can clean up though.
As a guy who catches a lot of passes as a receiver, is it hard to kind of get into that physical blocking mindset when you first get to college?
It wasn't hard for me. I've always been a physical receiver on the perimeter at least, and so I was always used to it. I love blocking and being physical down in the trenches, so it wasn't a hard transition at all.
What are your thoughts on Johnny Wilson's blocking in Southern Utah's game?
And he's a dog. He was out there getting after him. I think I've seen like 2 pancakes. He was driving kids to the bench. He's a dog. He's like that. I think he might get involved a little bit in the interior, coming down some linebackers. So I think we'll get him involved in the blocking game as well. He proved a lot for sure.
What would that do for this team if he does start to get involved a little bit more with the interior stuff?
It's another way to disguise things, make it look like we're passing it and we can run it, and it's just an extra thing that he could do as well. So it'll help the team a lot. The more you could do, the more it's going to help the team ultimately.
Has there been like a bit of, I know you guys play different positions, but obviously similar body types. Has there been a little bit of a mentorship there with Johnny?
Yeah, that's my guy. I always try to look out for Johnny and coach him up on and off the field, really, and just try to take him under my wing. And yeah, we're brothers, man. We definitely try to mentor him a little bit off the field as well.
Is this the best you felt as far as role and comfort within the offense and what you can do?
Yeah. I was talking to one of the other guys. I don't think I had like a single, I think maybe one mental error all camp, and then coming through into the first week. Playbooks just come naturally to me. Even with the new installs that we have, it's just come really easy to me. So it's been good.
Is that just experience?
I think it's just experience, yeah. Getting used to the offense from last year, and then going through in the spring and learning it again, and then into the fall camp. It's normal. It's easy for me now.
Having watched UNLV on film, what do you think the strengths are of that defense and kind of what stands out to you?
I think they have 2 really good defensive ends. I think that's going to be the biggest challenge for me this week, is just trying to get matched up on the defensive ends and the perimeter run game. I think our advantage is going to be throwing the ball and getting matchups outside. So I think the biggest thing for me is just being physical in the run game and getting down into the trenches with those bigger guys.
What impresses you most about Case Hatch?
What you said? What?
What impresses you most about Case?
I have to say just his leadership, his work ethic. He's a dog. He's an animal in our meeting room. He's taking notes on everything. He knows every position. He's ready to plug in whenever he needs to. And also, he's just a great leader. Me being an older guy in the room, but he's an older guy too, so he definitely steps up to the plate and makes sure that we're all on the same page.
What kind of things have you been doing in practice this week as a group just to prepare for UNLV?
All types of things, really, but I'd say the biggest thing was just identifying where the defensive end is and identifying the defensive fronts, seeing the backers where they stacked up, just looking at the structure of the defense as a whole, pretty much.
As the run game keeps showing out, do you see like a bigger role in the pass game for you going forward in the season?
Yeah, the run game is always going to open up the pass game for sure. So we'll run it, we'll hammer it in there, and then we might spring one open for a long pass. So yeah, that's the plan. Is definitely run the ball, and then it's going to create a better opportunity to pass the ball. So definitely the plan, yeah.